Welcome to You're 18, Now What? Thank you for joining me on this great Tuesday. I'm Dr. Catherine Gilstein, and I am looking forward to empowering you with information about financial literacy and economic empowerment. I will be posting new episodes every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. Before I would begin, I would like to take a moment to remember the lives we lost on September 11th, 2001. As a native New Yorker, this day hits home for me and so many of my family and friends, and all that we lost that day. Please keep them in your prayers and in your hearts, and may we never forget the ultimate sacrifice that was made by so many. So let's just take a few seconds to just remember. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I would like to start by thanking everyone who has been listening to my podcast. I have expanded to 10 countries, including Sweden and Russia, and cannot believe what an impact my work is having. So if you are listening, please subscribe. I want to extend a huge thank you to everyone who came out to support me at the launch and signing of my new book at Chestnut Hill College. The event was fantastic, and I had a blast speaking and answering questions with all of you. Having my former students there was so great. Your support made it truly a memorable experience. I also had the honor of being interviewed on Talking Wealth TV to discuss debt, savings, income, and wealth. So, a huge shout out to Janice, Virginia, and everyone on the show that made me feel so welcome. I have also committed to participate in an author panel scheduled for mid November, so I will be sure to keep you updated on this and any other upcoming events that I have. Thank you to everyone, and please continue to listen, like, and share my work. So I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about September. So what is September? It's just a month. But I want to discuss September and how it seems to symbolize new beginnings. For many, schools have started recently or a few weeks ago, and although January is the start of the new year, many new things begin in September. It is like a new beginning for a lot of people. Maybe because summer is over, vacations are gone, and September is when the back to school and back to work sets in. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people that work throughout the summer, me included. But the summer months, they just don't feel as stressed as the rest of the year. I don't know why, but they just don't. Maybe because the weather is nicer, maybe the sun shines brighter, maybe because the days are longer. I don't know. But the work cycle is in full swing again in September for new projects to emerge. So maybe you're looking at the end of the third quarter and focusing on the fourth quarter of the year. So setting up those end of year goals. Maybe that's why September seems like a new beginning. Transitioning from summer to back to school sets the stage for a new start and new goals. So with summer ending, it could be a shift from a relaxed summer vibe to a more structured routine where we could say to ourselves, I can start this or I can do that. I think people are more aware of routines and schedules once September hits in, especially right after Labor Day, even if schools do start before then. So for those people, it may feel like a new beginning or new opportunities. People think about personal goals, habits, and routines for maybe a period of reassessment or realignment, and without the stress of that New Year's resolution. I know I think of September as starting again, especially because I am in academia, so it's the start of the new year, it's going back, it's everybody coming on campus. So it is all new and fresh, new students, new group. Um, but September is also a seasonal shift. So from the end of summer to the start of the fall. So beginning a new season is the beginning of a new start or new goals. For me, changing decor, decorating for fall seems like something new. And then I can think about setting up for the last quarter of the year with holidays, traditions, and that's always fun. So it could be a time for change, reflection, renewal, or even introspection. The end of summer can also be a cultural and religious significance for some with different cultures and religions that are celebrating renewal and personal growth. So all of these things have September feeling like a natural part of something new. So think about your summer, Think about what you were able to do or accomplish. Think about fall and September in a new way to realign or reassess. Think about the turning of leaves and take time for yourself to do what you love because, after all, life is too short. And if you don't put yourself first and take care of yourself, how can you do that for someone else? The psychological effects of starting something new can increase motivation and excitement. New opportunities can be invigorating, energizing, even. Starting a new project can boost self esteem and provide a sense of accomplishment. It's also a sign of learning and personal growth, which can make it easier to adapt to future changes that happen. Something, something new is a renewed focus, engaging in a new activity, especially if you've been feeling stuck doing the same thing or have become bored. So I was researching a lot of this on September and things being new. And according to an article on Psychology Today in March of this year, they pointed out three specific things. One, when you live in routine, you don't have to think so much. Two, doing something new helps build flexible thinking and it wakes up your brain, which is part of mental illness. Three, when you engage in a new experience, the brain is likely to release dopamine, which improves your mood. So if you start something new this fall, be sure to set clear goals for yourself so you have some direction. Practice self-compassion. That's really important. I think it's something that we're all great at doing for other people, having compassion and empathy for them, but not often enough for ourselves. So embrace a growth mindset and keep organized tracking so that way you can see your progress and you can tweak along the way. Having realistic expectations help for a smoother transition, and it can be all very rewarding. Becoming an adult can be freeing and a blast. It can also cause stress and doubt. So whether your parents helped guide you about searching for a job, saving or investing money, bettering your credit score, or expected you to figure it out, maybe they tried, you just didn't listen, it's not too late to set yourself up for success. My book provides resources and answers to many questions. So no matter where you are in your career, you deserve representation. So I work with people that are starting out in their career, those that are settled. So whether you are new to saving or mid-career or thinking about retirement, just reach out and I can surely help you with your short and long-term goals. If you haven't purchased my book yet, you can purchase it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or other retailers. If you would like a signed copy of my book, you can purchase it directly from my website and I will sign it and send it out to you. Be open to learning, be open to listening, ask questions. What more do you want to know? Visit my website at your18nowwhat.com and drop me a line. Send a question or a comment. Any questions received will be responded to by either email or addressed on the next podcast. Remember, be invaluable for what you share, not what you know. See you next time on Your 18 Now What. Be sure to visit my website where you can always find the latest podcast episode to listen to, follow, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you.